Welcome to a new video. Today I'm gonna showcase you Sid. I know Sid is like, many people say he's bad, but I'm gonna prove you today in this video that he is not bad and that Broly is actually not good anymore, or at the moment. So I got Sid right here on Primal, rank 98, rank 8, level 98, rank 8, power 612, and double light speed trait, so he has around 50% less attacks, less spa, which is needed on him if you plan on going for his top path. Bottom path, I think you better be with damage traits, or maybe overall damages, I don't know, but I think that's like good for him in my opinion. So yeah, let's see how good he is. So he costs 2k for placement, and he starts with a circle AoE. I have two joys in the back to defend off. Wait, let me play some Sakuras here so they... By the way, did you know that she has baby crying sounds? Anyway, so yeah, he starts with a circle AoE with 3.7k damage every 4 seconds. He's not the fastest attacker on placement, but he has high damage. And also, don't forget he has 2 placements, like basically all new units. There won't be like any new 1 placement unit for a while. And also maybe some 1 placement units gets changed, or just get 2 placements because they would need a buff or whatever. Anyway, let's see. Extreme confidence, just a damage up. And another damage up, and as you can see, his damage ramps up really quick. He's a bit pricey, yeah, but look at him, nearly 40k damage already. And he's like no prestige, no artifact, 2 attack speed traits of course, so he would attack much slower without him. But if you plan on using him top path, I recommend attack speed traits. And if you plan on using him bottom path, I recommend just damage traits. Since he has enough range on both paths, I would say so. Anyway, bottom path increase range and speed. So yeah, he gets even speed and more range. And let's go first bottom path, because top path is like... Yeah, I don't have the money anyway right now. So, bottom path. Shadow Garden. A wolf human appears next to Shade, lunging at her target and applying bleed DOT. So, now, wait, let me get rid of you. Yeah, you can see there's Delta, I think is her name, and he's still attacking himself with his circle AoE, and then there comes Delta, does some, yeah, that's 10% per DOT, per bleeding dot. Anyway, nothing big, but as you can see, damage didn't change a lot, but since he has now 2 attacks, he's basically attacking twice as fast, because it's, yeah, 2 attacks every 3.4 seconds. Because, yeah, that's the reason why he doesn't get a lot of damage gain. But let's see the next one. Shade Elf role-playing friend blasts his target, slowing them down. So he keeps Delta, but also gets now Alpha, I think is it, and he stops with his own attack. But it doesn't matter, because yeah, it's a small splash AoE. But yeah, Alpha slows enemies down by 50% for 2 seconds. It isn't long, but it's 50% slow. It's I think the longest slow in the game right now. But yeah, it's not long, so he gains a little bit of damage. I think he got range too. And role playing is like the upgrade that makes him really good on bottom path, besides the last upgrade. Because he gets a little bit of damage, but the range, like, it's 61 range. I don't know why people say his range is not good, and AoEs and blah blah blah. You just have to place him on a good spot, to be honest. And then the last upgrade is the Witch of Calamity. By the way, maybe you noticed, but he has 0% crit, just like Mob, because he has a higher base damage overall, so he is not like RNG reliable like crit units or most units for their best DPS. And we have now Witch of Calamity. The Witch of Calamity appears next to Shade to nuke his target. This attack guaranteed to crit. So it doesn't matter, there's still a 0 here, because when like he cycles now the 3 attacks. Whenever the Witch of Calamity attacks, the attack crits, which means it's not 70k that she is doing like Delta and Alpha. She is doing basically the damage but times 150%, which means it's around, what is it? It's like 180k damage. Yeah, basically every third attack, it's I wouldn't say 3 times, but it's like 2.5 times the damage. So yeah, I don't understand why people say this isn't a good path, because it's like the same, it's like cheaper than Broly, and you can also go 2 of them, and it has more DPS. So yeah, like we have like discussion in the Discord, because people say Sid is not good. I don't know why. I think he's kind of broken because of his replacement. But yeah, let's see top path. Top path is the one that's, I think, even more talked about. We go back to 2-2, where he has his nearly 40k damage already. And then we have 30k, we have the Atomic. New ability, Shade nukes the surrounding area, dealing full AoE damage. So he gains a lot of damage, he gains range. And every 4 times his SPA, which means 16 seconds for his full AoE. And in the meantime, he attacks like 3 times with his normal attack. Every, like, let's say 16 seconds for my Sid, he does his nuke. And this nuke does 2 times the displayed damage right here. So let's go for the main character syndrome, damage, range, and speed. Yeah, 130k damage already, full AoE with good range. And last upgrade, oh wait, I have to make sure that we don't die right here. Oh, never mind. Yeah, the DOT god is carrying us. Let me get a Sakura right here. Yeah, Joy with my traits is amazing. Anyway, yeah, he still does every like 16 seconds his nuke. And in the meantime, he attacks his normal attack. And last upgrade, new ultimate, Shade nukes the entire map, obliterating all enemies on the field. So it's really pricey. But the reason for it is, keep in mind that his nuke is 2 times his damage. So it's 250,000 damage right here. And that's not buff, by the way. That's raw stats, like 100, no artifact. So that is not the maxed out Sid. And can we get a wave skip? But I do know that he is not like gonna be the solo carry. But his full AoE, like the best way to play him is basically put him on strongest. So his normal attack attacks the strongest, and the full nuke can like clear off the enemies that are like on low HP or stuff like that. And last upgrade, you will see he basically gains 3 times his damage. Gains a little bit of range, even more. He has basically from the start on the best full AoE attack in the game with the range. And every 16 seconds he does his full AoE attack, which does 2 times this damage, which is nearly 800k damage. And his all range atomic is basically doing the displayed damage right here. So if you full buff him to like 10 million, it's going to be more. But for me right now, with the 400k damage, it's 100 times. So it's 10 times will be 4 million, and the 100 times is 40 million. So this right here does 40 million damage. And that's no buffs, nothing. And it's on the whole map. So even if it's outside of his range, it gets 40 million damage right now. Let's use, for example, Sakura. Just so you have a better understanding from what I'm saying. with the Uta Fruit and the Sakura buff, he gets up to 440. That would be 44 million with the nuke. So I got also a good reason why it's so expensive, the last upgrade. It's still a full AoE attack, blah blah blah, yada yada. But the nuke, if you could use that in Challenge Rift, it could be, yeah. Like the point is, if you could max him easily in any 15 waves game, in any like game mode that has only 15 waves, the boss will most likely just be nuked by him. So no stage is gonna be like any issue anymore for you. But still, if you get double CEO on him, it literally cuts this cost in half. So you're instead of at 400k cost in total, you end up at 200k cost. So technically, you can still be able to get his top path in 15. In 15 wave modes. So yeah, let me know what you think of Sid. I think he's really good. I would even say broken. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think and see you next video. Bye.